damn, pause, but like, just I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes.
To me, because like no matter what you do, you get these different status. Like you'd be like writer, producer, a mogul.
Yeah.
And as soon as you get in trouble, they go rapper.
Ah.
You go right back to rapper.
Right back to rapper.
And then I saw that happen to him, and I was like laughing. I poked fun at it because it didn't seem like a real serious situation. And then when it kind of, it starts bad. No matter what it is, it starts bad in the news, and then it kind of makes its way over to something positive.
Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Today we're diving deep into one of the most explosive claims in the world of hip-hop. Rap legend 50 Cent has made some shocking allegations about P Diddy's dark past, claims involving a staggering 17 bodies. Yes, you heard that right. Is there any truth behind these accusations, or is this just another wild rumor in the music industry? In today's video, we'll break down the history between these two iconic rappers, explore the origins of these startling claims, and look at how both 50 Cent and P Diddy have responded. Could there be more to this story than meets the eye? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets and scandals that have everyone talking. Each day, 50 Cent seems to amass more compelling evidence against Diddy, challenging the public image Diddy's cultivated. Recently, 50 Cent made provocative claims that Diddy had intimate relationships with various rappers throughout his career, even going so far as to name some of them. The ongoing saga grows increasingly sensational with each new revelation. Recent allegations against Diddy have exposed the darker aspects of the music industry, known for its ruthless competition and deceptive practices. The billionaire mogul faces increasing scrutiny as numerous individuals accuse him of exploiting and manipulating artists. Some claims suggest that Diddy employed coercive tactics to pressure artists into signing contracts with questionable terms, coupled with disturbing accusations of exploitation and financial manipulation. While the details of these contracts remain vague, the overarching situation is deeply concerning. The music industry has been long criticized for its dubious practices. In a recent video, Dave Chappelle addressed this issue, emphasizing how the entertainment business exploits musicians through complex legal jargon and contracts. Chappelle argues that these contracts are intentionally designed to be confusing, making it challenging for musicians to understand the extent of what they are relinquishing when they sign. Phrases like "to use your name and likeness in perpetuity throughout the universe" illustrate this confusion, leaving artists unsure of their rights and future implications. This situation is particularly troubling because many of these musicians are young and inexperienced, lacking a thorough understanding of the business intricacies. Dave Chappelle highlights how numerous newcomers in the industry unwittingly agreed to these questionable contracts, trusting established figures who offer reassurances. These promising young artists often seek financial stability and an escape from challenging circumstances and are easily misled by empty promises. As Chappelle puts it, "I signed the contract the way that a 28-year-old expecting father that was broke signs a contract. I was desperate. I needed a way out." A similar fate befell on one of the bad boy artists, Lil Jerome. Jerome, originally Stanley Jerome Childers from Akron, Ohio, emerged as a male R&B singer in the music industry at the tender age of 9. Throughout his career, he's collaborated with prominent artists and producers, including Kelly Price, Mario Winans, Rhodey Darkchild, Jerkins, Faith Evans, Cheryl, Pepsi, Riley, the late Heavy D, Ron Grant, and Kelly Price. His musical journey commenced when he was discovered by Diddy and subsequently signed to Bad Boy Records, the record label owned by Diddy. Jerome's debut unfolded on the Bad Boy compilation album titled Nothing But the Hotness in '98. His artistry also graced the soundtrack of the film Belly, where he delivered a cover version of Stevie Wonder's poignant song Never Dreamed You'd Leave in Summer. In 1998, Jerome introduced his single Too Old For Me. While its chart performance remains undisclosed, the track earned placement on the Bad Boy Greatest Hits Volume 1 compilation album. Soon after, Jerome's composition Dear IET was featured on the 1998 Bad Boy Entertainment EP titled Emotional. Additionally, another of his works, No Disturb Sign, debuted during this period. At approximately 13 years old, Jerome parted ways with Bad Boy Records, signaling a pivotal transition in his career path. According to him, in an interview with unofficial Bad Boy fan blog, he decided to leave the label stemmed from a combination of growing pains and the intense pressure of the music industry. He candidly revealed, "Well, it's just a mixture of growing pains and the pressure of the music business. I had a nervous breakdown, and it was Puffy's best interest to not keep the project." Jerome's debut album was slated for release in 2000. However, as he explained in the same interview on the Bad Boy fan blog, yeah, I had about a good 13 songs ready for an album to come out before I had a little breakdown. Like I said, it was a mixture of growing pains, such as my voice and the mental things that you go through when you go through puberty, and so many other things. And then the pressure of the music business compounded that, and I had a breakdown. I couldn't deal with it for that time. According to Jerome, he encountered challenges with his voice. He explained in the interview, yeah, crazy thing was when I started going through puberty, my voice began to change. It didn't happen in the usual way. Once my voice began to change, it didn't progress normally. I was also dealing with reflux disease at the same time, so there were instances when I could try to hit notes and nothing would come out. It was frustrating for both the label and myself because we didn't understand what was happening initially. At first, we thought it was just the typical voice change, but then we realized it wasn't. I had already gone through that phase. They suspected allergies, but after ruling that out, we finally identified it as reflux disease. In a previous interview with Bad Boy Dog, Lil Jerome provided insights into the circumstances surrounding his departure from the label. When asked about his decision to leave Bad Boy Records, Jerome explained that it was influenced by a mix of personal changes and the intense pressure of the music industry. He disclosed experiencing a nervous breakdown, leading to the discontinuation of the project in Diddy's, Puffy's, best interest. To clarify, Jerome emphasized that leaving the label wasn't his choice, but rather a consequence of difficult circumstances, resulting in the album never being released. Eventually, I did have a nervous breakdown. Jerome also mentioned an encounter with Diddy, stating, there was a time that I was in the same studio as him, but I never formally met him. I think I saw him once, but I never formally met him. But yeah, I was signed when I was on the label, and was actually still signed when he died also. It was kinda sad for the whole label, and definitely Puffy himself. During that time, it appears that Lil Jerome was contending with reflux disease, which posed challenges to his vocal performance. There were moments when he endeavored to hit notes only to find his voice faltering due to his health condition. The situation presented a puzzling dilemma for both Lil Jerome and the label, and they grappled with uncertainty regarding the underlying cause. When questioned about the circumstances leading to his departure, Lil Jerome reiterated this narrative, underscoring how his health struggles affected his ability to contribute to the label. Furthermore, he disclosed experiencing emotional challenges, a common aspect of puberty, during this pivotal phase of his career as he prepared to release his album. Surprisingly, despite Lil Jerome's struggles, it appeared that Diddy showed little concern or empathy towards his situation, sparking rumors that he may have mistreated him. This lack of sensitivity echoes similar accounts from other artists under Bad Boy Records. Take Carl Thomas, for instance, who shared a poignant story about his departure. After the death of his brother, Diddy reached out to Thomas just a week later, seemingly disregarding Thomas's grieving process. Instead, Diddy focused on Thomas's return to the studio, displaying a notable lack of sensitivity toward the artist's personal tragedy. Interestingly, a significant number of musicians who were once signed by Diddy have also come forward with accusations of being lured into engaging and suspicious actions. These accounts add to the growing scrutiny surrounding Diddy's conduct within the music industry. Rapper Jaguar Wright recounts a disturbing incident involving Diddy and the singer Christopher Williams. According to Wright, she walked in on Diddy and Williams engaging in an intimate act as the door was left unlocked. Diddy showed no shame or hesitation, continuing the act even after being seen. Wright found this behavior particularly unsettling as the encounter proceeded without interruption. Additionally, Method Man also experienced an unusual encounter with Diddy. While sitting in a club in LA, Diddy approached Method Man and made advances towards him in a peculiar manner. Instead of engaging in a normal conversation and inviting Method Man to his place, Diddy chose to send someone else to coax him into sitting in a car. This behavior suggests a pattern of Diddy putting straight men in uncomfortable positions, possibly deriving amusement from such manipulative games. Another rapper, Exhibit, has shared a troubling experience involving Diddy. Exhibit accepted Diddy's invitation to hang out, only to be taken to a club that turned out to be explicitly gay. Unaware of the club's nature, Exhibit initially attempted to enjoy himself until he realized the true nature of the establishment. Feeling deceived, Exhibit became uncomfortable upon witnessing men kissing and dancing in the club. Despite never openly admitting to his attraction to men, Diddy appears to be unafraid of indulging in his fantasies. Reports suggest that he openly embraces his sexuality at private parties and events. This behavior raises questions about Diddy's intentions and adds to the growing list of concerning incidents. But what do you think about all these allegations about Diddy? Let us know in the comments. And that's going to be all for today, folks. If you want to keep yourself updated on the latest binge-worthy celebrity topics, click that subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this.